Are you struggling with Praxis Early Childhood Education Science Subtest 5025, Life Science? Then this video is the video for you. My name is Tom, and I'm a test prep expert here at study.com, and I will walk you through some of the problems you may see on the test. In this specific test prep video, I'm going to go over problems including types of habitat, abiotic ecosystems, animal behavior, and dominant and recessive genes. These are some of the types of problems you may see on the test. So let's get started in checking out some practice questions. Which of the following statements correctly explains the purpose of a habitat? Is it A, the habitat in which an organism lives determines the adaptations of the organism? B, the habitat in which an organism lives has no impact on the organism? C, the habitat in which an organism lives regulates the environment of the organism? Is it D, the habitat in which an organism lives is selected by the organism? All right, so let's eliminate some choices here. Choice B, the habitat in which an organism lives has no impact on the organism. Well, it has a huge impact on it. I'm going to eliminate choice B. Choice D, the habitat in which an organism lives is selected by the organism. Well, that's not necessarily true. An organism can't control, in a lot of cases, where it lives. So it has to adapt, and that's what we're looking for here. So the organism is going to have to adapt to its environment over time. So the correct answer in this case here is choice A. Which of the following activities will be most effective in helping students understand abiotic factors in an ecosystem? Is it A, analyzing the different types of trees native to the region? B, identifying the different types of birds students observe at the park over the span of an hour? C, evaluating the soil in the schoolyard to determine if it will be conducive to planting a garden? Is it D, determining how many families live in the region and how many homes are available? All right, so abiotic are the non-living parts of an ecosystem. So what we want to do here is we want to eliminate any choice that is a living organism. So for example, the different types of trees. Trees are a living organism, so choice A is going to be eliminated. Different types of birds students observe. Birds is a living organism. We're going to eliminate that. How many families live in a region? So families, living organism, we're going to eliminate that. So what we're looking for here is choice C because it talks about evaluating the soil, the non-living part of the ecosystem. The various ways organisms respond to stimuli are determined by their behavior. Which of the following correctly identifies the animal's behavior? Is it A, foraging is when a pride of lions catches an antelope? B, imprinting is when a mother bear teaches her cubs to fish? C, migrating is when a herd of zebras gathers together to graze? Or D, learning is when a Canadian goose flies in the V formation after seeing other geese fly in this shape? Okay, so let's eliminate some choices here. Well, foraging is eating plants. So they're talking about a pride of lions catching an antelope. So I'm going to eliminate choice A. Choice C, where it says migrating is when a herd of zebras gathers together to graze. Well, migration is a movement. So gathering together to graze does not necessarily consider migration. So I'm going to eliminate choice C. Choice B, imprinting is when a mother bear teaches her cubs to fish. So imprinting is a behavior right at birth for an organism for survival, for feeding or protection. So I'm going to eliminate imprinting. And in this case here, the correct answer is the learned behavior of the Canadian goose flying in the V formation after seeing other geese fly in this shape. So this is a learned behavior. Choice D. Gregor Mendel conducted many experiments on pea plants and determined there are dominant and recessive traits. He found the larger size of an organism to be a dominant trait. Which of the following explains the potential offspring from a cross between two short pea plant parents? Is it A, half of the offspring would be short and half would be tall? B, most of the offspring would be tall and a few would be short? C, all of the offspring would be short? Is it D, most of the offspring would be short and a few would be tall? Okay, so it talks about the pea plant's dominant trait is the larger size. So the larger size is the dominant trait. So that would be the dominant allele. And the short pea plant is the recessive allele. Okay, so now what's happening is when we cross both parents have the short P plant allele. So that means that for that gene to be expressed, that all of the offspring would be short because you would need both parents to have that recessive gene in order for the gene to be expressed. So every offspring would be short. Those are a few examples of the types of early childhood life science questions you'll see. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more on this topic. For more practice, check out our Praxis Early Childhood Education 5025 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our Praxis Early Childhood Education test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons, specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest practice test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy studying.